We always talk about how great it is to look fantastic, but in order to look great, you need to feel great. You need to put these clothes on the proper hanger. Today we're at Retro Fitness and we're going to teach you how to get this done. I'm Daniel M. This is Front Row. Tim in Retro Fitness, who's the Director of Personal Training?
Yes.
Tim, thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you.
And you're going to give us a little tour of this gym. The first thing that strikes me when I come in here is this place is huge.
Yeah.
It is a really big space, nice high ceilings, colorful, well lit, makes me just want to change and work out.
Exactly. That's the whole purpose of the yellow and the red. It wants to make you work out that much more. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, it's a great environment. I do go to the gym daily, and I like to have an environment that kind of inspires me to work a little harder. So let's take a look at some of the exercises and things that you guys do here.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
in this area, what do you have over here?
Well, this side is a little less exotic to where the fact that you have your leg row, you have your back row, you have your shoulders, you have your chest, as well as your arms, so you have pretty much your entire body. Also, you have a little core section right over here, and then we have the jungle gym area. Pretty much to where this is where basic beginners come.
The jungle gym area.
Yeah.
Explain that to me, because that just sounds fun.
So the jungle gym area is pretty much to where it's a cable column, and you can do multiple different exercises on it. So you can do from your upper body all the way down to your lower body. It's really diverse type of equipment. And it's something that everybody should use, especially coming on into the gym for the first time.
Well, that's great. Now this takes care of one part of your body. Let's move through a little bit and take a look at other parts, okay?
Absolutely. So pretty much what we have all our legs right here. Anywhere from a leg press and breaking it down to a single part of the muscle group on the legs, under the quads, you have your hamstrings. Right behind you, you have your back. So it's working on all parts of your back, your upper part of your back and your lower part, where your rhomboids or your lats are. We have our shoulder section over here, working on your deltoids. A little bit more your arms as well, along with your back, your biceps and your triceps. And then the jungle gym area, just like we said, getting a little bit more in depth about it.
Yeah, let me ask you a question about that. So I'm always confused at how much time I would spend on each body part in the area, or how many different exercises I would do. And that's why I always kind of go to you guys for help.
Oh, absolutely. It all depends on your training experience, pretty much to where how long you've been in the gym, what's your training level at. If you're a beginner, you don't want to do too much too fast. Okay. So you got to lay out that basic foundation, have your muscles and your body react to what you're doing on a daily basis when you're coming on into the gym, whether that be 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week, and then changing it up. That's the only way you're going to see the results that you want. So
now, do you stack, like say for instance, you start with your legs, then go to your core, then go to your chest, then go to your back when you're working out?
You could do it whichever way that's comfortable for you. Okay. So to where if you have an injury or something like that, you're going to work around that. You're going to try and stabilize those muscles, make it stronger. But you can pretty much do either a full body routine, or you can break it up into different body parts.
I think one of the things that's most important that people really don't understand, it's just like clothing. Go to an expert. Yep. It's, you can put something together, you can look like your friends, but who said they look good?
Yeah, exactly.
Go to an expert. Come to one of you guys, even if it's just for individual training sessions, short-term or long-term.
Absolutely.
To kind of get the results that you want and avoid an injury.
Exactly.
That's really important.
So you have short-term goals and then the long-term goals. So staggering results over a time period is definitely something that people want to see, something quick, but it's going to take some time, just like anything else. And the more hard work and the more committed that you are and the more consistent you are, the more results you're going to see.
Now you guys here, you have a wide variety of stuff, all these different areas.
Yep.
Okay. Then there's a whole upstairs area, right?
That's true. All the upstairs along with this side of the gym as well is our cardio equipment. So up top on the cardio equipment we have our treadmills, we have our Stairmasters, we have our recumbent bikes and our stationary bikes. So it's a bunch of different type of equipment that you can use to get that great cardiovascular exercise.
That's awesome. You also have childcare?
Yes.
You have a wonderful juice bar?
Yes, we do.
Your hours? What are your hours?
Our hours, Monday through Friday, are 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. at night. Friday, actually, we close a little bit early. We close at 10 o'clock. And then on the weekends, it's 7 to 6 p.m.
See, that's perfect because I'm a 5:45 a.m. guy in the gym. I want to be in the gym before I start my day, otherwise I won't go.
Yep.
So 5 a.m.
That's actually the best time to work out.
Is it really?
Yep,
I finally did something right.
Yeah.
Let's take a look now into the free areas because I love this area. This area is all the free weights. I love working out in this area. You guys have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like there'd be much of a wait for a bench, which always kind of disturbs me in prime hours. It seems like you guys really can accommodate a large amount of people.
Absolutely. In prime time hours, this is the busiest section of the gym, definitely.
I would imagine, yes.
We have our free weights, our dumbbells, all the way up to 120 pounds. So anybody who's the type of bodybuilding or whatnot is really going to use that. We also have a free weight area where we can use our TRX station. That's a lot of good dynamic, changing it up, mixing and matching your exercises. Okay. All along here also, we have abs, legs, core, your upper body, your shoulders, your chest, and your back. So all the weights on this side you add onto the machines. So you can really get a higher amount of weight on these machines compared to on the other side of the gym.
Big return. Is that really the big difference? I've always used the machines just to stay stable so that I don't injure myself.
Yeah.
And then I've always looked for these areas like to really kind of pump things up a little bit more. Is that about right, or am I off target?
To where the dumbbells and the barbells, it's a little bit more free range of motion. Compared to a machine, there's only one way to go. So you're going to use more of your stabilizer muscles on this side, and it's going to be a lot more beneficial for you. Not saying that the machines aren't great. There's a lot of them in here, and that's why we have to work and mix and match between them.
Yeah, I have to say that was one of the things when I was being kind of coached that I would do, and I noticed that on the machine maybe I could push 100 pounds, but over here I'm pushing only 60.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I have to keep it stable, or it ends up in my head.
Yeah.
So, well, this is a great area. Now, one of the features that you guys have here that I absolutely love is you've got an area for cardio that keeps you entertained.
Absolutely. So we do have our theater. Within the theater, we have a movie that's playing every single day. It's a little change of pace. You know, you can watch the movie as you're working out on a Stairmaster, on a regular bike, on a recumbent bike, or on a treadmill if you want to run or walk while you're watching a movie. So it's a good way of passing time. It's dark in there, so you're not really thinking about the time, and it's a good feature that we have here.
I love it. A movie theater. Excellent. That would be the only way you could get me on a treadmill.
Yeah,
I am not an aerobics kind of guy, but that is just so cool. I love that. Well, this is really a phenomenal space, and I could see why people would spend their time to try and look a little better, and how important it is. You know, again, it's only the hanger that you put clothes on. You have to keep it looking great and feeling great. And I know I feel great when I work out, and I'm sure you get those results from the people that you train.
Absolutely.
That's great. Well, I want to thank you so much for your time. It was really an education for me, and we're actually going to take a little workout with the trainer to see how well I do or how badly. We'll be right back. So I'm here with Michelle. Michelle's going to take me through a couple of exercises. Michelle, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it.
Sure, no problem.
You work with a lot of different people, teach a lot of classes, right?
Yes,
you guys have a wide variety of classes that you offer here.
Yes, we do. Not only do we have one-on-one personal training with certified personal trainers, but we have lots of different varied fitness classes during the week and on the weekends, lots of different levels. So anyone can take them and different types of classes.
That's great. Well, what I want you to do for me today is help me. I want to define a little bit more. I feel I'm big enough, but I'd like to define, and you've got a couple of exercises that'll really help me tone that up, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what should I be doing?
Okay, well, first of all, why don't we try a bicep exercise?
Okay.
Work those arms a little bit, although you've got some definition there, but we want to tone that just a little bit more.
Okay.
So why don't you grab your bar there. You don't always need to have the heaviest of weights. You can sometimes just do an increased amount of reps. So what we want to do with the bicep curl is you want to take it all the way up to your chest and all the way down. You want to make sure you're getting that full range of motion. All the way up and all the way down. Good.
Now this is a lot lighter than I normally work with, and that's what I should be doing for tone.
For toning, definitely. And just increasing the amount of reps. So if you normally, how many reps do you normally do with a heavy weight?
I'll do 3 sets of 15 with I start at 90.
Okay, so you could do 20 to 25 reps with the lighter weights and do more sets of that. Or you could even go a little bit longer if you think you can and go up to 30 reps with the lighter weights as well.
Okay. Well, I can really feel that in my arm, and I like it.
Good.
It's good. So what else do you have for me?
Well, if you want to make this a little bit harder too,
okay.
A little throw something in there for you.
Sure.
As you lift halfway, take that bar up.
Okay.
Take it out and pull it back in.
Okay.
Then come down.
So I lift up.
Lift up halfway.
Out.
In. Then come down.
I can feel that.
How does that feel?
I can feel that.
That you might not be able to do as many reps in, but if you throw one of those in there every once in a while, works those biceps even more.
That's awesome. I really like that. What else do we have?
All right, now I'm going to take you down to the floor. Also working with those arms, we're going to try some push-ups, but not your traditional push-ups. To work more of the arm and the tricep, you want to come down and keep your hands in more of a triangle. Okay. Keeping those fingers and thumbs, a little closer together. Make sure that they're underneath your body, and then you're going to come down, and you'll feel your arms coming out to the side and up. That's it. Down and up. Good.
I can feel this in the back of my arms.
Absolutely. Still working the chest a little bit, but more of your focus is on your triceps.
I like them.
Good. Excellent.
Now, I should do how many of these?
You should do about 20.
Okay.
All right, and you can do varied sets. All right, so I have another one for you too. I like to do exercises that work more than just one part of the body at one time. So we're going to try something that's in a plank position, but we're actually also working the back doing a row.
So
grab your weights.
Plank.
All right. So you want to hold them here. This is a little tricky because these might kind of fling on us. You want to try to come up to a plank position. So you're holding that core in tight, keeping those abs in, keeping that butt nice and low. And at the same time, we're going to try to pull one arm up, keeping that elbow tight to the body. And then the other arm. Keep alternating.
It's a little tough to balance.
It is hard with these because they're moving a little bit. But it is good for your core because you have to try to keep your body steady. But you're also working your back because you're pulling back. Oh, you could keep going.
Oh, no, thank you.
And you want to keep that elbow nice and tight to the body.
That's a great exercise. I can see that once I get the hang of getting the balance, it would work great.
Yeah, great.
Talking about the core.
Yes, the core.
The dreaded core.
The dreaded core.
If you would be kind enough to just show me the right form.
Absolutely. Always great for abs. Everybody loves to do lots of crunches, but actually a plank is much better to work your abs than any amount of crunches. But when you do a plank, there are two different versions of it. You can do it here, and what you want to do is you want to keep those hands underneath your body, right, so that your elbows are lined up with your shoulder, and you have to keep that butt low so that you're keeping your body in full position. You want to hold those abs in tight. That's it, you've got it. Keep that butt nice and low. Now this at the same time is also working your shoulders too.
This hurts my butt immediately.
A modified version of it is that you can come down on your forearms and do it here. Now I actually like this better because I feel this works your core a little bit more.
I like it because I'm closer to the ground, so I can just lie down.
That's it, exactly. You're that much closer to getting done.
So now this form is correct.
This form is correct, and this sometimes works better for people who have shoulder issues, so they can't hold themselves up like this for a long period of time. That's it.
Well, this is a great exercise. I've often wondered why I found it so uncomfortable. Now I realize my form was wrong. Michelle, thank you so much for your help.
Thank you, it was a pleasure.
Really appreciate it.
Great.
See you guys in a moment. I want to thank Retro Fitness for inviting us today and showing us how important a great workout is. I'm Daniel M. for Front Row, and remember, life's too short to view from a distance.